You ever tried to pull something with a bucket and it's hard to do? You either have to wrap the chain all the way around the bucket and then you don't have much left over, or you try to use these little holes in the cutter bar of the bucket and you have to get a small rope, and most of the time it cuts it, or put a rope around it and it cuts it again when you pull on it. It's just a headache. Try to pull something or lift something, like you want to pull a fence post out, one of those metal fence posts. It's hard to do with this. If you want to pick up a wood fence post and move it around, or some cross ties like I do, or if you had logs like a sawmill or something. So it's very hard to do with this bucket. This is my John Deere 55D, and I was actually looking for something else on Vevor the other day, and I seen these on there for a pair. They were $31 plus tax. They were $33 shipped. So I got two of them, and this is a 5/8 chain and a big D ring. And of course, I know this is from China or whatever, but looks like a good weld. Looks like good steel. So I'm gonna try these out on here, and we're gonna go ahead and mount these on and see how they do. Of course, I've got my cordless drill out here, and got my drill bit. So I'm gonna drill a pilot hole. I'm gonna mark them and drill a pilot hole. And I got these for Christmas. Haven't used them yet. So we're gonna do all this today. So hopefully they'll be pretty good. I guess the biggest decision is if you want the D-ring on the outside and the chain hook on the inside. So I'm gonna put the chain on the inside. Next thing I had to decide is where I'm gonna put them out on the bucket. And I decided to put them inside the arms, the lift arms, because you put them out here. My thinking is if you're using this one to pull, it put more pressure, like this, and twist this. I don't know, it might be okay. I don't know, I'm probably overthinking it, but I'm just gonna put them on the inside. There's a weld right here, so I'm gonna put them up against that. And of course this is kind of thick here. I'm hoping this is like a piece, and the piece welded. It's not one of those solid pieces. We'll find out. And they sent, I didn't bring my bolts out here, but they sent grade 8 2.5 inch. And I'm afraid they're not gonna be long enough, so I had to go get some feed today, and so I got some 3-inch bolts, grade 8. So let's go ahead and get these marked, and then we'll drill our pilot hose. Like I said, here's a weld that's for this, where the bucket hooks into. So probably if that wasn't there, I'd probably put them right there. This one go up against that one, up against that one. Got my Sharpie. Pick me out a pilot hole. This one don't look straight. You gotta be careful. If you hold that at an angle, it kind of messes everything up. So, alright. That looks better. Alright, let me get my pilot hole bit set up, and then we'll start the drilling. Alright, I think for my first hose, I'm going to drill a 5/32. Cut through that pretty easy. I think I'll move up to a, gotta watch these things get hot. Let's do 5/16 next, then we'll do the half. Alright, 1/2 inch. These are the boats they sent me, and oh yeah, they're plenty long enough. I wasted my money on them others. I went to get some feed this morning. I thought these boats might not be long enough, so I got some boats there, $7. Good Lord. For $4. For 4 boats. Huh. They come with a lock washer and a lock nut. It's got that nylon in it. The drilling and everything is actually pretty easy. I thought it would be a little bit harder than it was, but you've seen that was almost real time. There's a bee around my head. The bees are out today. Maple tree right there, I was wondering if it was in it, but I don't see any of it. Alright, let me find a ratchet and a socket, and we'll tighten this up, and then we might go down and try to pull a post. So let me find me some tools, and we'll get this tightened up, and then we'll go see how it works. Alright, I like it. Probably won't rattle, we'll find out. Alright, let me put this mess up and we'll go try it out. That'll be the big test, won't it? I got a couple of metal fence posts down there I want to pull, so let's go down there. Clean this, put my tools up, and we'll go down there and try it. Down here along my old fence row, and I got a bunch of fence posts I'm gonna pull up. They're really not on the property line. The property line's over here, and so anyway, I'm not gonna use them anyway. So I'm gonna pull them up I ain't gonna put them all up in this video. I just want to try this out. So I've got a strap. Put it down at the bottom. And a clevis. And I think I already like this. Put this in the D-ring. Pro tip, when you tighten these clevises up, if you back it up a quarter turn, it won't lock down when you try to get it loose. Alright, I'm going to jump on the tractor and we'll see if this thing's worth the money. We're going to try one more just to see how it goes. These things are going to be a game changer. You see it pulled that thing out there like it wasn't nothing. And these posts have been in there probably for 20 something years. So I put them up when I first moved here. And I had intentions of running fencing all the way, and I ran out fencing back there at that tree, one big trees back there, and I never got back on it. So, and I won't put fencing here anyway because it's going to be my hay field. My fencing will be on in. And these poles are just not doing any good, so I'm going to take them up and use them. They're still in good shape. Look at that thing. Ain't a darn thing wrong with that. That's $30 I ever spent, I believe. And man, I just leave this on there. Didn't have no rattle coming down here or nothing, so I like it. I'll get my hemp down here. Actually, part of my where I've been cutting all them trees is just right down there a little bit. So I'm making my way this way. Yeah, I was going to do this anyway. So we'll get back on that. My evaporator for my sap's supposed to be here today, so if it comes today, I might do that tomorrow, and that'll be the next video. And then we'll get back on this fence row. And I can't wait to get this done. It looks really good what we've done down there so far. Well, you've seen, so. This right through here will be pretty easy. This will be the hardest part, pulling these poles on this end. And then we'll bush hog it all. Alright, so I'm a buyer. I'm a believer on these things. Vevor, is it Vevor, whatever that company's called. And made in China. Everything's made in China, but seems to be pretty good quality. It's not a whole lot of cheap stuff. So, and the bolts work perfect. I wish I had to spend the money. I don't know if I can take them back or not. So, alright, this is going to be a game changer. Hey, I appreciate you watching the video. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. I appreciate everybody farming with us. We'll see you down here in the next video.